Before touching a single wall, everything started with a plan.
The original layout was dark, cramped, and unsafe. The goal was open, bright, and modern.
Every wall had to be evaluated before demolition began.
Just for demolition alone, the estimate was already $8,000.
This was the moment there was no turning back.
Room by room, everything unsafe had to go.
The ceiling damage was worse than expected.
The wiring was outdated and extremely dangerous.
Most of the plumbing couldn't be saved.
The floors were completely rotten underneath.
Finally, we could see the bones of the house.
Some walls could go.
Only non-load-bearing walls were removed. Demolition is messy, but cleanup is where progress really shows.
Doing part of this ourselves saved money, but cost a lot of sweat. Demolition alone ended up right around $8,000.
Now the real work could finally begin.
This empty shell would soon become a home again.
Once everything was exposed, the real problems showed up.
Parts of the foundation were worse than expected. That meant excavation and reinforcement.
Measure twice, cut once. That's looks good to me. Looks good to me. Just need to level this bit. Perfect, just like new.
Steel reinforcement was added to prevent future failure.
New concrete locked the structure back in place.
Keep it flowing. Move it over to the right. Watch that level.
Then came waiting for everything to cure properly.
Next, the structural skeleton went back in.
Wall by wall, the house started to stand again. Every load-bearing element had to be exact.
Then the weather slowed everything down.
Protecting the structure became a daily battle.
Once the weather cleared, the roof came next.
Getting the roof on was a huge milestone.
The structure was finally sealed.
A brand new roof meant real protection.
Next came light. New windows completely changed the feel.
The house finally had a proper entrance again.
With the structure complete, the exterior came alive.
New siding replaced decades of damage.
Paint alone made it feel like a new house.
This was the biggest expense, over $40,000.
Outside needed just as much work as inside.
Everything had to be reset.
This was the first sign of life returning. It barely looked like the same place anymore. Structurally, the house was finally reborn.
Now it was time to turn it into a home.
All right, let's start with this run right here. Oh, got it. Need to cut this piece to length first. All right, measure that against the plan. Perfect fit. Let's mark it up. Cutting now. Secure that bracket.
Bathrooms were planned down to the inch.
The kitchen plumbing had to be perfect.
Drainage systems are hidden, but critical.
Everything had to pass pressure tests before moving on.
Electrical planning took weeks, not days.
A modern home needs a modern electrical panel.
Every outlet and switch was carefully positioned.
Lighting design makes or breaks a space. Electrical alone took 3 weeks and $15,000.
Heating and cooling had to be planned carefully.
Ductwork went in next.
Airflow was balanced room by room. The heart of the system was installed last.
Now the layout became permanent.
Bedrooms finally took shape.
The open living space was the heart of the design.
Insulation locked in comfort and efficiency.
Some walls even got extra soundproofing.
This is where things start closing in.
With the systems complete, it was finally time to make this place feel like a home. Drywall changed everything instantly.
Ceilings were the hardest part.
Endless taping and mudding. It was messy, dusty, and unavoidable.
The kitchen finally felt like a room.
Bathrooms were sealed and ready for finishes.
Seeing the living space enclosed was a huge moment. The flow of the house was finally visible.
All the rough work was done.
From here on, it was all about finishes.
The first luxury upgrades started under our feet.
This is where the house finally started to feel expensive.
Quality flooring throughout.
Watching floors go in never gets old.
The details matter more than people think.
Paint completely changes the mood of a space.
Premium flooring instantly changed the feel of every room.
We kept everything clean, bright, and timeless.
The kitchen was the biggest interior investment, and
Everything starts with solid cabinetry.
Precision here saves problems later.
Stone countertops instantly elevate the space.
The island became the heart of the home.
Modern appliances brought everything together.
This was the moment it felt truly high-end.
Bathrooms demand patience.
Tile work takes time, but it's worth it.
We went for a clean, modern spa feel.
floating vanities keep things sleek.
This didn't feel like a renovation anymore.
The living room was all about space and light.
Lighting sets the tone.
Bedrooms were kept calm and minimal.
Even storage got attention.
And yes, the staircase needed help.
We built it from the ground up.
Clean lines made all the difference.
The staircase became a feature, not a problem.
Finishing touches pull everything together.
Small upgrades add big impact.
This didn't feel like the same house anymore.
Luxury isn't loud, it's intentional.
One last step remained.
The details made it unforgettable. After years of work, it was finally quiet.
The outside needed just as much love.
We started by shaping the land properly.
A solid base makes everything last longer.
This is where mornings would start.
Greenery brings life back to a place.
and plumbing. Every plant was chosen intentionally.
Suddenly, it felt welcoming.
Lighting makes everything feel intentional.
This changed the entire mood.
Now came the personality.
Staging helps people imagine living here. Simple pieces made a big impact.
Plants soften modern spaces.
This is where it feels finished.
Time to erase every trace of construction.
Clean floors change everything. Letting the light in.
Every surface got attention.
Details sell the space.
It finally felt complete.
From abandoned to alive. From forgotten ruin to dream home.
Every detail shines after 2 years of work.
The backyard finally matches the interiors.
Walking in, you instantly feel home.
Look at that transformation.
The kitchen became the centerpiece.
What a difference a little vision makes.
Bathrooms turned from basic to spa-like luxury.
From grimy to glamorous.
Bedrooms now feel cozy, calm, and inviting.
Sleep here would be a dream.
The staircase is now a feature, not a problem. Night and day. Outdoor spaces now match the interior luxury.
Transformation extends beyond walls.
Renovation costs added up to $180,000.
Every corner tells a story now.
It finally feels like a home. Two years, countless hours, and now a home reborn.